There's been quite a few collaborations between these two brands previously, and they've all been really successful. So let's take a look at the previous pieces that they've dropped and compare them to the upcoming release. Now, if you didn't know already, Kaws is a renowned artist and designer famous for his cross-eye cartoon design. Now, as mentioned before, this isn't the first time Uniqlo and Kaws have joined forces. They've had 6 different collaborations previously, dating back to 2016. And all the ones from 2016 to 2019 have been really successful and sold out almost instantly. So what's actually new in this collaboration? So first off, not only is Uniqlo collaborating with Kaws, but they've also included Andy Warhol into this collection. And secondly, they've actually introduced a lot more garments into this collection than the previous ones. So the 2023 collaboration, we saw them include sweaters into their collection. And in the upcoming drop, we've got 2 joggers designs, 2 coach jacket designs, a few socks designs, and also a new tote bag design as well. Now, if we take a look at some of the pieces from the previous drop, the fit would pretty much be the same as any of the Uniqlo graphic tees that you might have picked up over the years. And really, you're just buying the Uniqlo and Kaws and Andy Warhol's design with this collection. Now, I've got a size large and also a size medium here. And in terms of sizing, I actually think you should go down a size for these graphic tee. They don't really have an oversized fit like the Uniqlo U t-shirts. They just don't have a lot of structure to them in the material, so they don't actually sit that well on your body. And I actually think you'll be better off with a more fitted look rather than trying to go for an oversized look with the Uniqlo graphics t-shirts. Now, personally, I'm not really a massive fan of having a massive mascot in the center of your t-shirt anymore. I prefer just having the design on the pocket, but they aren't really doing that for the new collaboration this year. And with the tote bags, they are pretty standard, but the new design would actually be coming with a strap, which isn't in any of the previous Uniqlo designed tote bags before. Now, for this new collaboration, I think the jacket is probably the best pickup here. Again, same with the t-shirts and the tote bags. You're getting exactly the same base jacket from any of the Uniqlo graphics collection, but I think the design for this Kaws and Andy Warhol collection, in my opinion, is just significantly better than any of the other coach jackets that they've done. So you can see on the design, the positioning of the graphics are a lot more thoughtful than anything else that they've done before. And you can see it's got a really cool underlining as well for the jackets, which I really appreciate. You know, subtle details like that. And one of the more surprising releases is releasing socks as well. The other collaborations that Uniqlo have done for socks, they've been really fancy designs, like with the JW Anderson ones. I actually really like these Kaws Andy Warhol socks because they're still a pair of plain white socks, but it just adds a little bit of spice onto the design again. And also the tote bag, as mentioned, I really like the strap that they're providing with this design, because in general, one thing that I don't really like about tote bags is that you always have to hold on to it. And sometimes when you're carrying things, maybe like your laptop, you know, I don't really feel comfortable just holding it on the tube, especially in London now with the crime rate going through the roof. And having a strap like that just secures it to your body a little bit better. Also, just makes it more comfortable to wear when you're going around town. Now, obviously, all of the previous Uniqlo and Kaws collaborations, they have been super successful and sold out within the first day. And we actually saw in the 2019 drop, it caused absolute chaos around the world. You know, people were fighting over them in stores and trying to break into Uniqlo, and you've got all the scalpers who is trying to sell them for over 10 times retail price. And in the previous drop in 2023, what they did was they just increased the stock availability massively, which meant that loads of people were able to get their hands on them. And actually, there were still loads of pieces left many months after the initial release. So it just shows how much of an increase in volume that they've made these Uniqlo and Kaws collaboration. And obviously this meant that there just isn't any more demand from the resellers anymore, which obviously is a really good thing, because ultimately these pieces, they're meant to be worn and enjoyed. But you know, all the previous one, the scalpers just been buying all of them up and actually just, you know, hiking the price up on these massively. So realistically, for this collaboration, I don't think they'll be selling out within the first day like all the previous ones. I think it'd be more similar to 2023. If not, they would have even more stock available than the 2023 drop. But generally speaking, I don't think they'll be going out of stock anytime soon. But if you do really like any of the designs, then obviously make sure you pick them up on the first day, or if you live near a Uniqlo store, probably better off to make sure you pick them up early rather than later.